100% of countries, Christian countries in the world, are democratic. 9% of Islamic countries are democratic. The UK is a Christian country, and this is why. Now, the UK is founded on Christian laws and morals. All the way back, we go into Parliament, is founded on biblical principles. And the reason why I know this is because we've got two types of laws in Christianity. Now, we've got the criminal law, that's your murder, your theft, etc. And that's judged by judge and jury, right? And then you get punished for your crime. But there's another type of law in Christianity called moral law. Now, that is your committing adultery, having sex outside of marriage, all of those types of things. Now, that's not judged by a judge and jury. It's a sin against God, but it is not punishable. You don't get punished for it. Now, that's a freedom that is offered to you in our way of life, but it's founded on Christianity. It means that it's a moral compass for our society, but it's up to you. You have the freedoms of whether to live that way or to not live that way. It's totally up to you. Now, the issue comes when we've got kind of immigrants coming in from another culture, and they are bringing the way that they run their country here. Now, if we take, the population at the minute of Muslims that we have here, which is a large population coming in at the minute, they do not operate in their countries the same way as we operate Great Britain. So they run their laws under something called Sharia law. And that is criminal law and moral law is treated the same. Now, this is why you see, I see reels on Instagram and all this type of stuff of countries, Islamic countries, where you get a couple who have committed adultery and then they go, hauled up in front of an audience and whipped in public as punishment for breaking that moral law. So there's not the issue so much of the extremism of Islam coming in, but what it is that the way that they think about how to run a country, their kind of process of the judicial system is very, very different to how we run ours in Great Britain. And then if you're going to say, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, we're just atheists, so we don't believe in God. Well, who's going to decide what is a crime and who's not? And what's not, sorry? And who's going to decide what is moral and what is not? I mean, this has been tried and tested, years ago with Hitler, right? Who decided it was not moral to have disabled people, gypsies, Jews, so just kill them all, right? So we have to have something outside of us, right, as a guidance for something that is good. And so I think this is the problem we've got with immigration right now, is that when you've got another religion coming in and they pull together, the bigger that grouping of people are, the more powerful the way that they run their systems is. So Sharia law becomes more powerful. But here in the UK, we are a Christian nation. We have to have the freedoms to run our own lives. You run your own morality. So I think we need to go back to basics with this and realise this is not about judging people. This is not about racism. This isn't about anything like that, right? These are people. Right? And as Christians, we've got to love everybody, and we do. But we have to be realistic and understand that 100% of countries, Christian countries in the world, are democratic. 9% of Islamic countries are democratic. The rest are dictatorship. Now, that says everything. What country do you want to live in? Do you want to live in a UK that is run where crimes get punished, but when you break a moral code, that's up to you. You deal with your own consequences of your actions, but it's not punishable by someone above you, by a judge, by a jury, right? So let's get real. And if you want immigration, and I'm on about mass immigration, because immigration is good. I'm not saying it's not good. Immigration is an excellent thing, but mass immigration of a certain religion, certain grouping who will not integrate with the way that we run our society, that's not good. It's not good for our country. So we need to be realistic. And so if you are going to vote for a party who is pro-immigration, open borders, they want illegal immigrants coming in, then this is what you're going to get. We are going to be living by different laws. There's going to be two different laws at play. There's going to be the Sharia law and there's going to be the Christian law. And they're going to be in battle with each other all the time because they're total opposites. They're not compatible. They cannot live and dwell together, those two types of laws. So all that's left to say is don't look right, don't look left, look at Britain.